The Lincoln Project, group of conservatives who absolutely despise Donald Trump. They want him out of office. They have produced what, in my opinion, is the most vicious political ad I have ever seen. Let's watch.
Something's wrong with Donald Trump. He's shaky, weak, trouble speaking, trouble walking. So why aren't we talking about this? And why isn't the press covering Trump's secretive midnight run to Walter Reed Medical Center? Why do so many reporters who cover the White House pretend they can't see Trump's decline? The most powerful office in the world needs more than a weak, unfit, shaky president. Trump doesn't have the strength to lead, nor the character to admit it. We're not doctors, but we're not blind. It's time we talk about this. Trump is not well.
No, progressives will never produce an ad like that. And there's a reason for it. That was so vicious. And that woman who does the voiceover, who is she? Like, I do not ever want to cross her. Like like she taunts you. She taunts you as she's like narrating whatever it is she's narrating. Anyway.
She's done a few of theirs, I think.
Yeah, she has.
Yeah, she's brutal.
So look, the one thing that I really did enjoy about that ad was when they showed the image of Trump's like, he looks like a hippie stoner hippie stoner doctor, like hanging out, dude, like, yeah, you're totally
and
healthy,
the line
man.
Is, we're not doctors, and it's like wink, wink, neither is he. Like, yes, that's a good part. I did notice that. So look, my reaction to it is the thing about all of this, whether mental or physical or anything, is that Trump is doing several things that draw these attacks. One, he's lying about all of it. Two, he's viciously attacking other people for these perceived things, whether mental or physical, and has for his entire life. He's brutally attacked people for the exact same things that he seems to be doing. Outside of that, I am uncomfortable about some of the attacks, and even have become more recently uncomfortable because, we talked about the ramp thing on Monday on the Damage Report, and I got messages from some fans saying, I sort of get it, but this does seem like you're attacking a person potentially for physical decline, physical disability, and I don't have any interest in doing that. The thing what I'm trying to attack is the fact that he lies about this and that he's brutally, viciously, against other people for these same things. But I have no interest in the crossfire attacking people who have similar physical or mental, decline or disability or anything like that. And so, yeah, it makes me a little bit uncomfortable.
No, I totally agree with the critics, and I agree with you. So Maggie Haberman from the New York Times, I think gave a super weak argument for speculating about Trump's health. She was like, well, he tweeted about it, so he opens himself up to the speculation and the criticism and all that. I disagree. I don't think that that's enough of a reason. And look, when the primaries were happening, the Democratic primaries, I was actually genuinely, it wasn't a political move, right? I was genuinely concerned about Joe Biden's health, mental health. I didn't do it to destroy him. I did it because we all saw it with our own two eyes. And honestly, since the primaries, every time he does a public event now or goes on television, he seems to be doing better. And that's made me feel better. But the reason why I bring it up is because I was concerned, if he's going to end up being the Democratic nominee, and this is the most important election in our lifetimes, we should be aware of what's going on. So I want to just address that real quick. But yeah, I didn't really like that ad. It was uncomfortable to watch it. I think Trump is a horrible person and he shouldn't get reelected for so many different reasons. And look, if journalists want to make a case about how it's important to talk about Donald Trump's health, they should have stayed on the story about how he stole his own medical records, how he got his little cronies to break into a doctor's office and steal Trump's medical records. That is a story that's worth talking about and harping on. Mm-hmm. But, Trump does not seem well to me mentally, and it's based on the way he acts, the things that he says, the things that he does. And I just think that he's not well mentally because he's a bad person. And I think it's abundantly clear, and we can just focus on that.
I see it a little bit different. I think that the breaking in for the medical records, the not wanting his taxes to come out, the blocking his college transcripts and stuff, it's a lifelong pattern of humility. When you excel in all of these areas, you don't want to shove it in people's face. And that's why you will go to literally any lengths, legal, criminal, whatever, to make sure that people don't see that they could never match you. They could never reach the levels that you've reached. And that's, I
thought you were actually disagreeing with me. I was like,
no.
Oh, okay. I want to hear your perspective. Yeah.
No,
totally.
He's a fraud. Attack him for that. He's a fraud.
Thanks for watching The Young Turks. Really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.